Yo, microphone check. Another day, another grind. Sitting here just thinking, Boston on my mind. Got that real talk brewing, yeah, shot o'clock. No faking, no disguise. We light it up and listen with Nae LaMill's eyes. Talk with Nae LaMill Productions, yeah. Asking all the
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Toke and Talk with Nae. We have our second guest of the season. We have Miss Naya here. Hey, girl.
Hi everybody.
How you
Hello.
doing?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm kind of honored.
I'm happy that you're here too. We talked about it. I was going to do my little motions, but we here. We made it.
Listen, life be life,
And
I go through mine too.
yeah,
So
it's like we'll be here.
we're here to talk about it.
Sure is. So go ahead and tell the people who you are, what you do, and where you from.
Okay, my name is Naya Trianna. For those who don't know me, I am like the woman empowerer, uplifter. I love women empowerment, validating women, making them feel beautiful because we really need that. We need other women that could lift us up. We don't have that a lot of times,
Right.
So I'm really truly a girl's girl. When you hear girl's girl, please think about Naya Triana because
Okay.
I'm definitely that.
Mhm.
I'm from Boston. I've lived all over Boston, Roxbury, Dorchester.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna start off with the makeup first.
Okay.
Okay, because I know you do makeup, and I seen earlier when I was doing my digging that you are a brand ambassador. Tell us about that.
So yes, I have dabbled in other brands and companies like Unique, and right now currently I'm doing pharmacy, which is very new. I was doing Unique for about 8 years, loved it, absolutely loved it. Where I would sell the products. The products are really good products, and this is the same thing I'm doing with pharmacy. Even though it's fairly new, we have more than just makeup, and I'm still kind of dabbling to that and learning that part of the business. But it's been great. I'm not a makeup artist. I just love the products and I love to try them on and I like to sell them to people who it best fit. And I feel like those products can fit anybody. It's literally just, enhancing what you already have as a woman and to feel confident and to feel beautiful. And that's just what I do. And that's really how I sell my product. Like really speaking into that.
So is it just makeup, or you do skincare too?
Skincare as well.
Okay.
My favorite thing is makeup, but yes, skincare, because if you do not take care of your skin, listen, the makeup is not going to make up.
It's
Okay. So skincare is very important. Just like we take care of the other parts of our bodies and stuff, we have to take care of our face as well. So I have skincare as well. I don't promote it much because it's not my favorite thing. So, but it is something that we have to talk about.
Right, exactly. And you emphasize that you're not a makeup artist, so you don't do clients. Or nothing.
I don't do clients, but it has been something that I've been wanting to get into. I'm just a little nervous and not too confident in it. But I have done people's makeups and they liked it. But it's something I'm still working on.
Okay.
Like, bear with me here.
So that is in your future, though.
It is in my future.
Okay.
It is in my future. I feel like you can't never get enough of like learning new things and getting into stuff.
Got to. That's how you elevate.
Yeah, that is exactly how you elevate. We gotta learn stuff.
What inspired you to get into it?
Well, the makeup, I was a single mom at the time. I had just moved into my first apartment after leaving the shelter. I had one daughter at the time, and like I wanted something for me. And this girl that was on my Facebook, we were friends on Facebook. And she always would tell me that I'm pretty, and she would always say, "Girl, join my team." And I'm like, "What team is she talking about?" Like, okay. And she was like, "Oh, I do makeup. I sell makeup." And I was just like, "Wow." And I'm like, "Girl, I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know nothing about it, girl." When I tell you, at that time, I did not wear makeup. I wore like a lip, an eyeliner, and that was it. I didn't know how to contour. I didn't know nothing about no concealer. But she was like, "Girl, you learn as you go. You don't even gotta know how to do it. Just." You know what I'm saying?
Take your time.
Sell this makeup. And then she said the background of it was women who was sexually abused as children, they get to go on retreats. So a percentage when someone goes on my website and purchase something, we're helping
somebody. Yeah.
And they get education, therapy, learning how to say no and how to really cope and deal with the trauma. And when she told me that, I said, wow, that hit home. I'm one of those women who dealt with that. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm in this. So I went, got the business, got my little kit. At the time, it was $99. They give you all samples of things and also full size product as well. And I just started making my lives, doing my makeup, and it was amazing. Yeah. My daughter was like 9 years old at the time. So yeah.
Wow. What is the hardest part?
The hardest part is really you meet a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you carry a lot from other people. And I'm an empath.
Mm-hmm.
So when people are feeling a way, I'm feeling what they feel.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest part, to separate that.
Okay.
But also you have to build relationships when trying to sell the product. And sometimes it's hard to sell product.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the thing. You have to build relationships in order to be able to do that. So I would say actually selling the product is the hardest part, but it comes.
Yeah.
You have to be patient. And I think patience is something that I'm still working on in life.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I'm not by
Amen.
myself. Don't make me feel alone.
All right, so we're gonna touch on your drinks. We're gonna take it back just a little bit because you were doing Naya's pretty potions.
Yes, I was. Y'all, I was doing Naya's pretty potions. They were actually jello shots, and people, I was actually making some little money. I was making some coins.
Oh, somebody
Was hitting me up.
Yeah.
Like, and they was getting like the party boxes. And so, like, people were like, yeah, you should really do this. And they're extremely strong. But Naya's Pretty Potion is because I speak pretty and I talk about beauty and things like that. The Pretty Potion is supposed to, when you drink it, you're supposed to feel good. You're supposed to feel confident. It's supposed to do something to you. And that's why they're so strong with a little pretty on it. I decorate it with candy and edible glitter and things like that. And it's just like, they come in all different colors. It's just bomb. And so I kind of felt discouraged. I'm not going to lie. And when I was feeling that way, I kind of like put it to the side. Like, I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know if this is really making me any money. Then I started to think about my faith and my beliefs. And I'm like, should I be doing this? So I've just been battling. And so I was wondering, like, you know, God says, you know, not to get drunk and things like that. Should I really be selling jello shots to people? So that was the thing that was going on in my mind. But again, you have to make sure the relationship that you have with God is solid.
Right.
You know,
and he knows where your heart is, and that's what
yes,
matters.
and that's the thing, right? And sometimes I have to think about that. Like, he knows that we're not perfect,
Right.
you know. And so I love that he just loves me through whatever it is that I have going. But I have not taken away my talent, though, and my gift. It's still a gift.
Period. Period. And when you have a gift, baby, you gotta use it.
Yeah. So it's still something that I might sit on because the page is still up there.
Yeah, I see
The
it.
page, both of them, the Instagram and the Facebook is still up there. I haven't done anything. I did write a message though that I wasn't gonna do it, but we're allowed to change our minds. So I mean,
So you're also working in the community as well.
yes.
And I know you mentioned that you work with youth.
I
homeless.
just landed a new job
Okay.
where I am just so excited about. It's homeless youth. And they're about 18 to 24 years old. And I just love helping people. So that is something that I'm doing, just like case management work and social work, and just like helping them make sure they have everything they need, their goals and things like that. And just really being counsel, someone that they can talk to, and, you know, just being there for them.
Yeah.
You know.
So with you being on your own like mental health journey, how are you managing that and also managing others?
Wow, that is a great question. And that, and I'm going to be honest, as y'all can see my little cup, anxiety girly. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not promoting mental health. What I'm doing is I'm allowing people to understand that whatever you were diagnosed with, that is okay, but it is not who you are. Don't let it control you, and don't be embarrassed about what you have. And for a long time, I was afraid to allow people to know that I struggle with anxiety and that I struggle with depression. And now I'm just loud about it. This is what I have.
Exactly.
And how I manage it is I have a therapist that I see on a weekly basis, and I've been seeing her for 6 years. Shout out to her. Woo! And honestly, I'm going to be open with you. I recently just started taking medication for antidepressant for anxiety and depression because I do have strong panic attacks. And so the medication kind of helps me to mellow that out, along with the counseling. Now, not everybody needs medication. I'm one of those people that need both. I need counselor and medication. For a long time, I wasn't on it. But I also journal. I read the Bible. I go to church. I have a relationship with God. And then I also surround myself around healthy people and people who truly love me and have the best interest in me. And that also helps with my mental health. So it's all about what you're doing in the work. You know, I'm not just sitting in my mess. We're trying to fix it and get to a solution here.
And you're also trying to get into motivational speaking as well.
Yes.
So are you building like a a non-profit organization type of thing to where you LLC your brand and what you're going for?
I want to.
Okay.
And it's a desire and it is a goal. I think what I'm having trouble with is how do I go about it?
Mm-hmm.
How do I go about it? How do I get my name out there? How do I do this? How do I go to speaking events? So this is a goal. These are things that I jotted down and wrote down. And I'm going to reach for however way I can. But yes, it's definitely something that I desire strongly.
What do you feel as though is like the biggest obstacle you've overcome when it comes to starting this out?
I think for me would have to be the confidence. Because feeling like you're not good enough or you can't do that thing, if she could do it, you could do it.
Mhm.
And I had to tell myself that if they can do it, you could do it too. And anything that you want to do, you can do.
Mhm.
You know, God made plans for you to do so. So you could
Okay.
do that.
So don't limit yourself.
Yes, don't limit yourself at all.
Mhm.
I don't do that at all. You know, I used to, but I had to learn from that.
Okay. So, and you're also trying to do events, right? Like you're going to be like a curator or whatever. So, what exactly like are these events going to entail? What's your vision for it?
So my vision for it is like paint nights, karaoke,
Okay.
you know, doing different type of activities, arts and crafts or things as such, but you're still getting fed.
Yeah.
And being, you know, maybe bringing some therapists in who can give pointers on how to, you know, go through your mental health
and
and
express
just
that.
yes, and just motivate them and speak life into them while they're there. And every activity that we're doing, they'll be learning something new with their mental health about themselves and all those things.
Okay.
So we'll work. We gonna get there.
Sure is. Sure is.
Big Mama working on it, y'all.
And you're also writing a book as well
Yes.
about your journey. And I know that you stated that is also something that you want to use as a tool
Yes.
for encouraging and helping other people
Yes.
manage what you went through. So what's that like? How's that going for you?
So I just decided to do this. I decided back in November that I wanted to write a book. And what inspired me was my cousin because she wrote a book about her healing journey. And it inspired me like, wow, I could do this. Some of these things that she's speaking about here, I've endured. Let me get to work here because I'm a writer. I've been writing since I was 16, 14, 15, 16 years old. Like literally writing books, writing poetry, writing my feelings down, journaling. So I was like, yeah, my life needs to be heard. The things that I've gone through, my voice needs to be heard. I've been silenced, I feel like pretty much all my life. And it's time for me to speak and it's time to help other people around me that needs their voice to be heard. So her voice will be coming. And that's the name of, I just, released that. But yeah.
Okay. So what's keeping you motivated?
My children and myself because of my mental health. I know that is sometimes something people like to hold over your head. And I know that I could do it regardless of my mental health, regardless of the things that I've gone through. I can still push forward and I can still get to the places that I need to get to. And my why is my kids and basically what I had to work hard to get pulled out of, you know?
You know what? It's pretty early, but I think that calls for a shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, y'all, we got Casamigos Reposados.
Okay, I was just about to ask, what are we drinking? Okay, let's go.
Cheers with the wine, guys. It's pretty good.
This is good, right?
I think that's my first time. Yeah, that's my first time having that.
This is nice.
So we're gonna take it back a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna get a little messy.
We're gonna get messy. Okay, just a little bit. So let me sip some water before we get messy. Sip my water. Okay.
So with everything that you've endured and you have going on, you also have endured in something else, such as reality TV.
Yes.
We're not going to mention show's name.
Okay.
Or name names.
Okay.
I'll know what you're talking about. And if you watch the show, yeah. All right. So how did you get into the cast?
So basically, I saw a post on Facebook saying reality TV, LGBTQ community, women living in the house, women who, are uplifting, have their own businesses or music, whatever they're into, models, whatever that, people that are doing stuff, And I was like, well, I sell this makeup, I uplift people, I empower people. I need to be on there. I want to do it.
Okay.
Let me get on there.
Boat.
So I looked at the directions, what I needed to do. We had to go based on votes. A nice amount of votes. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? My friends had me down. Okay, clock it. But it came with more than that. You had to really show who you were. And at that point, we had an event that we had to go to so that the cast will get picked. We had to get chosen. And that night, I didn't get chosen, but I got chosen to come in later on as a special guest. And I ended up being more than that.
Okay. Period. So if you watch the show, we all seen it or whatever. Like, how did you feel about the treatment that you got when it came to being on the show?
What part of the treatment?
Like,
you got to be specific here.
Okay, so I feel like they was kind of like, how can I say? Like they was looking for somebody to pick on, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I just feel like you didn't deserve that.
Yeah, of course not,
So like, how do you feel about that? Like, just overall your experience.
So one, I would say I'm older. I mean, there was someone else that was around my age that was on there too. So also, I'm a thick girl. I'm a thicker girl. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think the thicker girls can do it. You know what I'm saying? Or do it how they do it. I haven't always been this thick, but I am now, and this is my body now. And I feel like that at some point had something to do with it. But of course, no one's gonna really say it. But I know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, the face don't decline anything. Let's go there. But okay. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like some of that has something to do with it, but I didn't care. I still was confident. I still did what I needed to do. And so I think, like, I wasn't really feeling some of the things. They weren't loud with it. I really feel like at that time, I didn't really see what was going on until I saw the confessionals. When I saw the confessionals, that's when you really know how people feel about you. And I saw that. And then also, after the whole show was over, you know what I'm saying? How the treatment that I got after that, as well as, being kicked out, voted out of the house. You know what I'm saying? They voted me out.
Yeah.
Did
that fuck with you?
Let me tell you something. What really messed with my freaking mental health was when we had to wait every week to see the next episode. Because you don't know what you're showing. You don't know what's going to be on there. You don't know what is. And there was a group that was made where everyone who watched the show, whether you were a cast member or not, you can go on there and type whatever you
say what you want.
That was the part that really messed with my mental health. Like, it was more like people were saying things, talking about my chest, talking about my body size, talking about my makeup, just saying that I was a liar and that I was making up things on the show, or I was making up a story, or whatever it was the reason why I got voted out was because somebody said that we created a storyline or something. And that was not, let me just say this, that was not true at all. So no one could believe because said castmate told everyone that. And they believed that, or they didn't know what to believe because I was saying no and she was saying yeah.
So do you feel like said CEO did her job when it came to defending you as a castmate?
I feel like she did her job in what she was trying to do and how she wanted it to be.
Things to be, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Okay, so do you feel like the show reflected who you truly were at that time?
I think in the moment, I knew that I didn't have no issues with none of the femmes there. I'll tell you that. None of them. So, you know what I'm saying? I think I felt like I had to defend myself a lot. And even when I get into relationships now, you know what I'm saying? That's out there. And I don't want my person to think, listen, this is how I'm going to turn up on it.
Exactly.
I mean, it might, but I'm just saying, don't judge me based off of that, because those were real moments that I was having. Like, y'all got to understand, like, that person that took me there, I was running from that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking changing numbers, not talking to this person. And they show up on a show that I've been so excited about that they weren't even supposed to be on, that they really didn't know nothing about because I put them on and told them about it. And you walking in, taking someone else's place. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm here to have a good time.
Y'all fucking with me. You know exactly what you're doing.
That blew my mind.
Mm.
And so it was trauma there.
So was y'all actually like in a relationship, you and that person?
No, we were getting to know each other.
Okay.
And so we were getting to know each other, doing the talking stage, and she and I had some issues very early on, like a lot of like combative stuff, and I'm not with that, especially when I'm first meeting somebody. And it was just things that I saw that just didn't fit for me, and I just didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
But I liked the friendship, so I was like, "Yo, we could be friends. We could be cool." So we ended up going to a party together. Somebody else that I was talking to was there.
Period.
At the party. We wasn't on good terms, but we were still on that. You know what I'm saying? We were still on that. But she knew about it, and I told her about it, and I think that's what really made her upset, because I think her pulling the friend card on me was like, hey, let me weasel my way back in. Let's see if I could try to make this a thing, and it didn't. So when I went on the show, and I guess one of the castmates didn't show up because they had an issue with somebody, and they didn't come. You know, CEO needed someone to fill that space. And when that Instagram came up, like, hey, I'm looking for somebody to do this,
they hopped on it.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So there were some cast members that hosted their own reunion for the show, and I noticed that you were not a part or there at that reunion. Why not?
I honestly, I'm gonna say this. I had no problem with nobody. I loved all of them. I thought everybody on there had something great about them. I had one of my favorites, kind of break my heart a little bit, but it's cool. It was more so of like the way that it was going on. First of all, there was a group chat that I didn't know about, that I wasn't a part of. When that flyer went up there, I knew nothing about this reunion until I seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew nothing about nothing. Nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me what they were dealing with, what they were enduring with the CEO or whatever they had going on. I don't know nothing about that. No one told me. I left before y'all. I don't know what y'all are going through. Y'all didn't hit me up. Nobody put me on to nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm only going by what I endured. You know, and all I'm dealing with is I got kicked off the show, and I don't know why nobody believed me. That was it.
Exactly.
And so yeah, and I just don't believe in bullying and grouping up together and trying to, you know, expose anybody. I've never been that person, and I'm not going to be that person, even when it's done to me. You know, I just didn't believe in that, whether the person is right or wrong.
Yeah.
So
Continue to stand 10 toes.
yeah, always.
Now, would you do another show?
Got it. Listen, that situation for me was something. It would have to be, if I do a show again, it would have to be someone who's done a show before.
Okay.
And I would need there to be a different goal. You know, so if it's not baddies, women with their own businesses, women that's empowering somebody, women that's uplifting people, women that's not trying to fight and this and that, or having sex with each other, any of that. Like, I'm not with all that. Like, you know, I'm not.
No, I love that.
Regardless of how people try to make me be. I'm a little spicy, but, you know, there's a limit to that. There's limitations with my spiciness.
Okay.
It stops at a certain space.
And do. All right, y'all. So I think we're going to do another shot o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like it's about to get spicy.
Jesus. Ooh, I'm a little heavy now. I'm sorry.
I'm a little lightweight. I'm sorry.
You can take half of it. You ain't got to take the whole thing.
No, I will. Okay.
Y'all know I got a small stomach, so cheers.
You look good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh, I don't know if I want the water or the wine.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. So we're going to get into my favorite part.
Okay.
The nitty gritty.
Okay.
The nitty gritty is everything but business. However, we always throw a little bit in there. All right. So, first question: how old are you? When is your birthday?
I am the marvelous 41.
41?
I am 41.
41?
I had my 41st birthday on December 17th. I was born 1984. I'm a whole Sagittarius out here. I'm spicy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm 41 years old.
Black don't crack, baby. You got 41.
I'm 41. fun.
What the? Okay, period. And sexual orientation?
I always laugh when people ask me that question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say this. Don't be mad at me, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. As of right now, I'm a lesbian, and I say that because I have an explanation here.
Okay.
You know, I've been with men in my lifetime, and some people say, "Well, you have kids, and you've been with a man, you've married men," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have," but you know, this is really who I am. I've experienced life.
Yeah.
You know, I've experienced certain things, and I feel like sometimes certain people don't really know where they're trying to go, especially when you have a lot of this going on. You know, and I had a lot of that going on, and as I've grown. And I think after my last marriage, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. My youngest kid's father. And it wasn't nothing about him. It was just, that's just not it.
Yeah.
And so I had to like really think about, hey, what do I want for myself? I can't please anybody but me. And so I said, from here on, I'm going to do what's important to me.
As you should.
And I say for now, because in the past I had the bisexual orientation and not that I was sleeping with men and women at the same time, but you know, I had a choice. Men, you know, if I was with a man, I was with him.
Yeah.
If I was with a woman, I was with her. And to me, cheating is just cheating. And whether you're cheating with whatever gender, it's just wrong. And I feel more comfortable here in the LGBT community, even going to the parties and stuff and just having a good time. It's just a space. I've always known that that's who I was ever since I was a little girl. You know, acceptance is a thing.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes trying to be accepted with my lifestyle, I have 3 kids, 3 daughters. So, you know, it's hard. So that's why it comes with an explanation. You got to be able to listen and hear me out.
Yeah.
Because it's something, it's a thing.
Yeah. It is. So you mentioned kids, 3 girls.
I have 3 girls.
What are the ages? You're 41, so I'm trying to like put it together. Like,
so my oldest girl is 17. She'll be seeing her 18th birthday September 26th. So she's 17 years old.
And your youngest?
My youngest is 5.
Oh.
My middle child is 6.
Okay.
So 5 and 6, they're 12 months apart. And so I have Irish twins. I don't know how I know how it happened.
Yeah.
I just know how quickly it happened. Like, dang, that's how it goes. Didn't know my body could do that. It's kind of amazing, you know?
Because, you know, after you have a baby, that's when you're the most fertile.
Yeah.
So.
And my middle child was 4 months old when I became pregnant with my last baby. So, yeah.
Oh, you're brave. Oh, Jesus.
I am brave. They were 2 C-sections, too. So, you know, this thing's real, you know.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Period. So how is parenthood treating you? Like,
girl, I'd be overwhelmed, overstimulated, but I love my babies. They give me a reason. Speaking of that, that's my last daughter's name, Reason.
Really?
Yeah, girl, I was on birth control when I got pregnant with her. So I named her Reason. But when I tell you, like, it's a beautiful experience. It's great to see them grow, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
and I'm doing it partially by myself with the small ones. All their fathers are involved some way. I can't take that from them, but it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Oof, I know it is.
My oldest, her dad does for her, and then my youngest, their dad do for them.
Okay.
So
as long as they're doing
something. I could have a little bit more help, you know, but it's cool. I like the weekends. I have the weekends to myself, so I can.
At least you get that.
I get that. Some people don't get that, so I have to be grateful and thankful for that. And so, you know, shout out to the baby daddies. Thanks.
So, what was your longest relationship?
My longest relationship was 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Same girl.
10
girl or
it was a guy. Yeah.
Is that what you?
That was my oldest.
Your oldest. Okay. And do you see marriage in your future?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I answered that real quick.
I
do.
Okay.
And
if I'm not mistaken, you're in a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, I got me a little baby. I got me a little baby that listen, you know. I do. I got me a baby.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been together?
forever. That's what we say to each other. I'd be like,
Okay.
hey, how long we been together? We'd be like, forever.
Okay.
But we've been together. We've been knowing each other or talking
Mhm.
for 3 months.
Okay.
But we've been in a committed relationship for 1 month.
Okay, so it's
So
fresh.
it's very fresh. And so we're in like the goo goo gaga la
Uh-huh.
lolly la land stage of it.
Mhm.
But she's been very healthy for me.
And you know, lesbian years, 1 month is a year. Uh-huh. It is.
I know.
All right, so is your vision on marriage right now, is that who you see that with, or are you speaking
When I
like
tell you yes,
okay.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes.
All
She just
right.
do that to me.
Okay, period. So she's treating you good.
Well, very well,
Very well.
very well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking mental health, be mental health, and she know how to.
Get up in there.
Yeah, she really do,
Mhm.
and I love that. She's probably been the most healthiest person that I've dated in my whole entire life. I'm 41, yo. She's 45. So
Damn. Put this in real quick. Before your current relationship, you were in another relationship
yes.
that I seen you know, go through. What happened?
That relationship did not work out. It didn't work out the way that we thought that it would.
Mhm.
I was dealing with a lot of lies. I never met her family. Um, there was some things, you know, my mental health, you know, and I felt like it wasn't taken care of, or it wasn't being considerate.
Mhm.
And I think also me not handling my emotions as well. So, because I can't put it all on her. There was times where I was not the healthiest person either, because I was triggered, and that caused me to lose my job. It
Mhm.
caused me to, you know, just spiral out of control. And that's when I realized, like, this is not healthy.
Mhm.
This is not healthy. I can't do this. And you know, then there was like posts about our breakup. She's posting, and, you know, posting our text messages when we argue on Facebook.
Mm.
I got
Just like
pulled
everybody in the
because-
business.
Yeah, everybody's in the business
Mhm.
comment, and I didn't say anything. I lost friendships during this that I thought were my friends, because I needed to vent. I needed an outlet, and they felt like I was dumping and that I was doing too much.
But as a friend, shouldn't they allow you to dump? In
I
my
think so.
personal opinion.
I think so. The friendships that I built and that I have, we do that with each other
Right.
because it's a safe space there.
Mhm.
And it wasn't like I wasn't doing nothing about it. I was just expressing what I was going through.
Yeah.
And my mental health was out of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
What the
they left me in the time of me breaking up with my girlfriend.
Mhm.
And I needed support, and I didn't have that.
Mhm.
You know, and they're checking on her, seeing how she's doing and how she's feeling. And
No way.
nobody's checking on me. Yes way.
So how long were y'all together?
We was together for a year and a half.
Okay. And when did y'all get engaged? Like, what was the time frame?
We got engaged about almost on our 7-month anniversary,
Mm.
which is very early on.
Yeah.
But, you know, in lesbian years, that was like
Uh-huh.
2
Yep.
years.
Sure was. Sure was. Damn. And you look so happy in the beginning. I was
I
just like,
was.
okay. So when
Um,
the breakup came, I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck?
So how did you know about the breakup? Well, I guess because you saw the new person.
Yeah.
Because I never announced it. I never told anybody nothing. I don't do that. I don't.
But
do
I
that.
kind of did like notice when we first started like talking about you coming on the show. I was, of course, going through, you know, and I was like, okay, well, there's no pictures, no posts, no.
No.
So I was like, okay, so I know that she's not with that person, and then I seen you get with the one you're not with now, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So she proposed to me 7 months into our
Mhm.
relationship. She proposed to me at my house with a ring that wasn't real. And that wasn't the problem. I know a lot of y'all like, what you mean that wasn't the problem? It wasn't. Because I'm not a materialistic woman. However, I know what I deserve.
Mhm.
But if you wanted to marry me that bad that, you know, you couldn't afford it at the moment,
Mhm.
cool, tell me that. I wouldn't shower with the ring on, because now it's changing colors, and I'm coming to you like, hey, my ring is changing colors. And you telling me it's the oils in my skin that made this ring change. Then I looked through your phone because I needed to see, because she had Prime, Amazon Prime on her phone. So I made an order, and I looked in her phone to find the order, like, hey, where's my package?
Mhm.
And I see the ring on Amazon, $49.99. And when I seen it, it crushed me. because she said, "Oh, I put down like $400 something on it."
No, you didn't.
It was delivered on the day that she asked to marry me. I saw the delivery date. It was my birthday. That's when she proposed to me, on my 40th birthday. It was a lot of back and forth, arguing back and forth about it. And she didn't hold herself accountable. She had many stories as to why. Then it's, "Oh, I'm gonna get you a new ring. I'm gonna get you a new ring," and she did. And she took me to the store, let me pick the ring out. It's beautiful, the most beautiful ring I've ever seen. But I couldn't keep going with. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Because you could have just told me.
It was rose gold because that's what I like. Yeah, you could have went to a jewelry store. You could have did something. Or you could have just not proposed to me at all and waited to see if our relationship even
Was gonna
was
get
gonna
there
get
for
there.
real. Yeah.
And so I don't think we was ever ready for that. We argued a lot. She's an Aries. I'm a Sag, baby. That's fire on fire. As much as people say, "Oh, you guys are compatible," we weren't. We were two different people. I like to woo. She's more like a, and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's cool because we need to balance each other out. Like my current girlfriend, she likes to hold on now, chill, but she also knows how to meet me where I'm at.
And what is she? Like, what's her sign?
She's a Sagittarius.
You're brave. Well, you know what? I can't talk shit.
I had a Sagittarius before, and that's one of my. Apart from her, that was one of my best relationships. Loved her down. She didn't like that I had kids and whatever. So we had to, my lifestyle was a lot. Going through divorce, it was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to her too. Like, thank you, for whatever you were in my life.
So do you have any regrets with your most recent ex?
I don't have any regrets. I just wish that she was honest with me about things that she didn't have to lie about. She did. And I say this all the time. I'm like, yo, if she was honest and straight up with me, like there would have been no reason for me to break up with her. But I can't be with a liar. And then I call her in lies. I seen stuff through her phone. She's gossiping about me to her friends and her mom and everyone in the phone. And I used to act out of character too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I don't never lie about nothing I do. You know what I'm saying? I would act out of character, but she holds that against me. It makes me try to make me believe that because I act, you know what that means when I say act out of character, right? So when I do those things, which is very wrong, you should never do that with anybody you claim to love. And that's why I knew that I needed to really work on my mental health and work on me. It still was like, you did this. And it's like, yo, you don't know what you did. You humiliated me on the internet.
Yeah.
We can't focus on that. We can only focus on the fact that what I did.
Yeah.
And that wasn't fair to me.
Right.
And you never sat down and said, you know what, I'm wrong. And then even when we broke up, we still was like talking. She still was being there for me, helping me out with the kids, doing all that. And then she ended up dating someone, talking to somebody. And when she was talking to them, she's lying to her about who my kids are to her.
Yeah.
Talk about my kids are her nieces. And you're not even telling her that you're going to your ex-girlfriend's house to help. You lied. So when I find out that you lied, I hit Shorty up. And I say, yo, this is what's going on. These are my kids. I heard you heard my kids in the background on the voice note, but those are my kids. I feel a way that she's letting you hear my kids' voices, talk about, oh, I can't wait for you to meet them and all this. Girl, you haven't talked to me about that yet, about my kids meeting anybody you with. And so old girl was very thankful, grateful. She was nice. She was kind. She wasn't like, come back, want to fight me or anything. Or, she was like, wow, thank you for telling me. That was her energy.
Yeah.
And to this day, I done met me a new little friend, and she check on me and I check on her as often as we can. And I even invited her to one of my karaoke's that I didn't do yet, that I will do, but I have invited her. And yeah, because she didn't deserve that. I know what it's like being lied to in a relationship. And she's like, and so my ex is, well, what does that have to do with you? I'm like, because I care.
Right.
Why can't I care about somebody else?
And you should care too. That's your girlfriend.
Well, they weren't official, but they were getting there. Like I could tell old girl was really into her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she didn't deserve that. No girl does.
No.
So I had to step in when I needed to step in at, and that was the last time we spoke. Like the last time I even had it. So she's angry at me. Oh, you're sabotaging what I was having with that girl. And no, I was being honest. So it's like
I was doing what you wasn't.
Yeah. So it was because I supposedly messed up that, and then because of my reactions when I would get, you know, out of control with my emotions. So those are the things that she holds over my head. And what she still posts about to this day. And my friends,
it's been so long now.
We've been broken up for a year and some change. And my friends are like screenshotting stuff, showing me what she. And I'm like, guys, I don't care.
Yeah,
like it's over.
She gonna do what she do.
She's still looking at my stories to this day. It's cool though.
They love to linger, don't they?
Yeah.
They love to linger. Well, you're happy now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that matters.
Can we cheers on that?
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers to happiness.
Okay.
Looks like you are too, though. All right. This is your interview. I'm sorry. All last night.
But no,
I ain't trying to take over. I ain't trying to take over. I'm just saying, like.
I am happy, and those who know. I mean, you can't help but to see us when we go out. You see me, you see her.
That's
you see
amazing.
her, you
That's
see me.
beautiful.
Like
that's beautiful. How long y'all been together?
4 years.
That's beautiful. I admire that.
4 years.
I want to get there with my girl. I want to say when somebody say, "How long? 4 years?"
But it takes a lot of forgiving. Yes, a lot of forgiving, a lot of patience, a lot of communication, a lot of just everything.
Yeah.
And if you want to get there, you'll get there. If you don't, then you're not trying hard enough.
I want to have a vulnerable moment with you, and I also want to have a transparent moment. Sorry,
no, go ahead.
But I fear that my mental health sometimes get in the way of relationships.
And it definitely can, especially if you have not healed from whatever the trauma is that's keeping you from having those healthy relationships or causing the issues. But your partner also has to play a part in that, because if they are not patient, if they don't try to understand, it's not going to work.
Exactly. And that's what I was dealing with in the last situation. Yeah. I think they were going through their own stuff mentally.
But me, I'm just gonna be honest here, because I feel I'm one of these people. No matter what I'm going through, I'm gonna love you through me, I'm gonna love you through you, and we are just gonna have to figure it out.
That's how I feel.
So I don't think that people are just incapable of doing that. I just think people don't want to do that.
I believe that.
And I believe yeah, it does. It does.
If you love me enough, you will.
Someone always will.
Someone always will. Say it again.
Someone always will. I love that.
I do too.
We're growing, y'all. We're growing. We're women. We're growing, and we got shit to do. We're getting it done, and we're also gonna live our lives.
Exactly.
As we should. Period.
Period.
So, what's your type?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What's your type? Like, what you do? You have a type? Do you
sometimes?
Okay,
I like locks. I've been into locks lately. So when I wrote my list down, I said, "Listen, I need, I'm ready to date again. I want them." I went all the way down to their personality, their looks, just everything. And I'm like, yeah, I want someone with locks now, because I've had the shortcut. I had the waves. I was doing that for a little while. And now I need something different. And so, yeah, I like the locks. Okay. It looks good. My baby got locks.
Okay, period. It's trying to run your fingers through.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like to pull on them a little bit, rubber hat,
So, do you see yourself staying in Boston?
I don't know. Like, I really want to move.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It depends. Depends on a lot of things. I do have what I have here. I do have some family here. Most of my family has moved out of Massachusetts. So if my mom leaves, I'm definitely I'm out of here. But she's planning to leave.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's still a question mark. But I know that I want to go wherever my girl is at. So
okay. Do you have any siblings?
I do.
Okay, because you give only child syndrome.
Do I really?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Really? It's that sad energy.
Just a little bit. It's okay though.
Only child syndrome seems selfish. You think I'm selfish?
No, I wouldn't say selfish. I definitely wouldn't say selfish. But you just give somebody that grew up by themselves and just had to make it. You know what I mean?
So I'll tell you, I did. So my sister my sister from my mom is 11 years older than me. So she's 53. You talk about black don't crack. Girl, 50 where? 50 what, where? I'm like, my sister, she's beautiful, she's great, but we're 11 years apart. So when I was like 6, she was like 18. She's outside working, doing her. So I didn't have anybody at home that I could play with or anything. It was just me and my mother, and then we moved, when I turned 7 years old, and we lived in Louisiana. That's where my mother's from.
Okay.
And so my father was born in Chicago, but he lived in Louisiana.
Okay.
And he had 5 daughters and 2 sons. One of my brothers passed away in 2023. But yeah, so that's where I come from. I have a big family. That's why I always wanted a big family. And I'm glad I have like my 3 girls, but I didn't grow up in the house with my siblings, with any of them. Well, my oldest sister from my mom, I did. But again, the age difference.
Yeah. So how many siblings? I've counted 8.
9.
9. Okay. And where are you? Like, are you the baby?
I am the baby with my mother's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm somewhere in the middle. So I'm older than 2 of them.
Okay.
With my father. So I'm like toward
right.
the end.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I thought I was bad, y'all. How old is your older sibling?
On my father's side.
Out of all of them.
Okay. My mother's daughter, which she's 53.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So what would you say your support system is like?
My support system has really improved and it has grown. I have friends, a circle of women who love on me and I love on them. And then my mom and my sister, my mother's daughter, and my girlfriend, and even my kids, especially my oldest daughter. She'd been with me through everything.
Yeah, she grew with you.
Yes, she did. So yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah.
I have a support system. Some people don't.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful.
Yeah. So do you feel like it's enough though?
I think sometimes I wish I can call my therapist a little bit more often than I'm able. I think sometimes our people that we love, they just can't give us everything that we need. They can only give what they can. And I can't be mad at that. Because how can they give me anything if they're running on low or if they're running on empty? Or like, for instance, my girlfriend, like she's holds everybody's stuff. She's the one that people go to for everything. And so sometimes, I need to be able to do that for her. And I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure that I'm being able to pour back into those people because we can't really grow without being able to pour in other people.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes it is enough because I know that's all they can give.
Yeah.
And if they could give more, they will.
Just grateful for what you got.
Yes. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Because they can't fix it. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Sure
do. So where is your mental health now? What's your mental health standpoint?
Right now, I think my mental health is better than any time ever in my life right now. Even though I've had some times where it has decreased. And that's simply because something is going on. It's not out of nowhere, you know what I mean? But it's definitely better than where it was, and we're still working to get better.
Okay. So what's this era that you're in now?
Soft girl.
Period.
I'm just a girl.
I know that's right. Y'all know if you know me, you know there's never a day that goes by. I don't say that.
I don't feel like I gotta do a lot. I don't gotta do too much. I just gotta be here.
Yep.
That's it.
So what is one thing that you want people to know about you?
That is great. That is a great question. I love hard. And that goes for the people that are in my life. Like I really love. And that's something that I will never change. If you come to me, if you anywhere in my space, just know you're gonna get loved on because that's all I got, and that's just who I am. So I'm love. That's what you need to know about me.
Yes. You give that the way you present yourself, the way you come off, the way you talk, your energy, your vibe, you give love.
I do. And that's because I received it when I grew up as a child. Like my mom loved on me. So when people are not loving on me, I have a problem with that because, I know what it's like to feel love. I also know what it's like when you don't receive it.
Exactly.
And so, this world is a beautiful place, but we have to make it beautiful. And so I raise my kids on love and not survival. You know what I'm saying? And also they know how to survive if they are in a predicament where they need to survive from. We got to teach our kids both. You got to know how to survive and you got to know how to love. Love is a thing. It's powerful too. But I think we don't have enough love. And that's what I walk in. I walk in love. And I literally met someone who walks the same walk, who just love people. And we're like two peas in a pod. You know,
I know I seen y'all at the event, the last Boston Urban Pride event, and I seen y'all together. I was like, they so cute. They're so cute. They're just so involved with each other. They don't. It's like y'all was in your own world.
That's how it always is. We're always in our own world. Like, this is my when I tell you this is my homie. Yes, this is my girlfriend, but this is my
dog. Yeah,
my dog. She got my back. I got hers. Like, we're not perfect people.
yeah.
But like, for the most time, nobody could never tell me that she don't stand 10 toes down for me. You know, it's a lie.
I'm so glad that you are in a good space now, and that you are in a healthy space now.
Yes.
And just working on you. I love that for you.
Yes.
Love that for you. So we're gonna go ahead and take another shot.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
You know, if I take another shot, I'm gonna take another shot. I'll be drunk in a minute. I told you I'm a lightweight, but I'm cool. We chilling.
And then we're gonna get into the game, y'all.
Oh, the game. There's a game. I love games. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. I know. Here you go. We can take it now after we take the shot.
Okay.
Cheers.
See, I ain't no punk.
Okay,
I got this.
We're gonna take a quick little break, y'all, and then we're gonna be right back. Okay. See y'all in 1 second. All right, y'all. So you ready to get spicy?
Yeah, I'm ready to get spicy. I'm ready.
So we got a game, y'all. Y'all know we gotta put a finger down. Okay. I know eventually we'll lose count. I'm always put it on the screen. But of course, as a guest, you can pull first.
Okay, 5 fingers. If you hooked up with someone in the past day.
No. Because you and your girlfriend are long distance,
We
right?
are long distance.
She
lives in Jersey.
so she's just too far.
No, she's 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And she drives to come see me.
Yeah.
I come to see her, but she comes way more than I do. She's right now in North Carolina visiting her family.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you did though.
Yeah.
I can't wait to.
I can't. Let's see. Put a finger down if you made out with a stranger at a bar this month. No.
Ever.
You never made out with a stranger at a bar?
No.
Me either. No, you know why I'm asking it like that. No.
No, I haven't.
We're not doing that. I seen this one video going around of this guy making out with this girl. She was out there just kissing everybody, child, just passing around her.
Like, she probably was. Like, I'm spicy, but I'm spicy with my person.
Yes.
I'm not spicy just,
like I always see, like I always say, you're picky, but you're freaky, okay?
Yes, you gotta be.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Put a finger down if you've ever suffered from severe leg cramps while doing it and had to time out. Take time a hell fucking year.
Absolutely.
Because that shit is no joke. Okay? That shit, you gotta put in work to do that.
Yo, why do they make it look so easy online?
Right.
Then you do it and it's just like, hold on, wait, this ain't gonna work.
Right. You gotta, but when you find the space, which I always do,
I'm screaming.
Okay.
As you should. So, like, okay, I have a question because I want to know, like, does every female go do this? So, once you get into that position or any position, honestly, after you get to your climax, does it start hurting for you? Like, whatever position you're in, it starts getting
like your legs or your coochie?
Yeah, like your legs or like your whatever position you're in. It could be your legs, your arms.
It's just like it's done now.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
let's go.
We can cuddle, but just get off. Like, babe, did you finish? Like, we need to be doing this at the same time.
All right. Let me know when you're gonna do it so that I can do it too.
Yeah. Then I be trying to still do it, but it's like, all right, babe.
I'm glad I ain't the only one.
You're not the only one.
I'm not the only one. Okay. Put a finger down if you don't have a gag reflex. I have a gag reflex, so I'm gonna keep.
I do too.
Yeah.
Me either.
I don't know. Y'all are nasty. I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Put a finger down if a couple has asked you to have sex with them. I don't think so. Nah.
No.
Thank God.
Thank God you would never do it?
I don't want to do that. I don't do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I'm not, I'm just I'm just a girl.
So you're very monogamous. You don't do poly and
I
all
am
that stuff.
monogamous. I'm not poly.
You don't like to
I
share.
don't like to share, and I ain't sharing me.
Okay, period. Not passing me around. Put a finger down if you've played around with plugs.
Butt plugs?
Uh-huh.
Nah, I ain't do
Not putting nothing in my ass.
Okay. Put a finger down if you sent nudes in the past week. In the past week, probably. Well, she sees me nude all the time. FaceTime. Does that count?
I guess it's going through a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period. As you should. Okay, put a finger down if you have sex. If you've had sex while someone else watched.
Listen, this is spicy, yo. This is freaking spicy, yo.
You put a finger down. I'm gonna put a finger down too because yes, if you know, you know. Tell me about it.
Just one of my exes and my best friend walked in on us, and my ex didn't stop.
And your best friend just stood there?
Yeah, she left, but she stood there.
Okay.
I think she was shocked. I was too. Like, hey.
But he didn't stop. It's crazy. Oh, she didn't stop.
She didn't stop.
Oh, wow.
Mm-mm.
She didn't give a fuck. Actually, shouldn't, bitch. I'm in here. I'm up in it.
Because you can't take the, it's on. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? Like,
exactly. Okay.
Put a finger down if you don't like to cuddle after sex.
Who don't like to cuddle? I do.
I love to cuddle. During, before, whatever. After, during, like what? Cuddle.
During it began too hot.
Yeah.
And I get claustrophobic. Like I feel like, okay, hold on, wait. I can't breathe. Just give me a second. Ooh, child. Put a finger down if you like anime porn.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I mean, I never I see reviews, but not like I don't think I'm into cartoons doing it. Sorry, that's what it looks like. A cartoon.
Yeah, it is a cartoon. Shit. Y'all got it. If you love it, I love it.
You're right. Put a finger down if you had sex at work. No.
Put a finger down if you use a sex swing.
No, we was looking at them though.
Oh, the one that hangs on the door, right?
Yes, I like those. Those are cute.
They are. Okay, period.
Put a finger down if you had a one-night stand in the past month. Heck no.
She's in a relationship, y'all.
Relationship. I mean, we do it and she goes home, but she's still mine.
Okay. Put a finger down if you dressed up in costume during sex.
During?
Yeah, like if you were role playing, you had a costume on.
So lingerie don't count in that.
No, I feel like lingerie is more of a. It's its own thing.
Okay, no. I want to. I think I should. Yeah, be like a firefighter or something, a police officer or a nurse.
You know, I can see that. So have you ever like filmed yourself? Or
I want to so bad, but my girlfriend's against it. Like she doesn't want to. She's saying like, oh, later on, that's like marriage stuff. That's what she said to me. So I gotta wait. But I can't wait.
Oh my god.
Because I was telling her, I'm like, yo, we be having some good ass sex. I wanna, I want
to be able to go back and watch it. Yeah.
She might cave in. She might just, Yeah, I'll talk some more about it.
You gotta like ease up in it.
Right. Put a finger down if you incorporated food to spice things up. I have.
Yes. Of course, you gotta experience the whipped cream and strawberries and stuff. Yeah. If you haven't, I'm sorry. Put a finger down if you've had sex on a roof.
No, I'm scared. I'm afraid of heights. Can't be.
Really?
Maybe a balcony, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, no.
Put a finger down if you've done it in a public restroom.
You're being the people's stuff being grown.
Be all up in them people bathroom.
How the fuck?
Yeah, put that thing on, baby. We about to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so wait. Hold on.
Yeah, stop playing. You plan it. You know you're gonna.
Okay. Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Like, is it something that y'all have already talked about?
Yeah, yeah, let's do it. And when we finish eating, when we pay our bill, whatever.
Okay, go to the bathroom. Okay, so they already got that shit on.
They got that shit on. Just for that though. They don't wear it any other time. But yeah, they got that shit on.
Okay, put a finger down if you watch porn with another person.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all, she out, y'all. She be out here doing shit. Doing shit, y'all. She out, y'all. So you know what that means. She gotta take a shot.
Oh, I gotta take a shot.
Gotta take a shot.
Okay, shot o'clock.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what? And just for the heck of it, y'all, I'm gonna take one.
We both gonna take one.
All right.
She told me she don't drink. I did until today. I did stop.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was like, I'm in a different kind of mood.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy yourself. Know what we here for? You know what we here for.
Yeah.
All right. So before we end this interview, I have one last question for you.
hmm
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I really see myself running my business, Her Voice, and just traveling around the world
Mm-hmm.
to uplift and empower other women. I have my owning my home. I'm married. My kids are where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest would have been graduated, so
yeah.
she's successful at that moment, and just really indulging in life.
Mm-hmm.
Indulging in life and really seeing the fruit of the things that you can have in this world, traveling, doing different things, making money, residue, incomes from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And like owning stuff, owning shit,
Period.
And so that's where I see myself in 5 years.
Okay. And you're gonna get there, girl. You're gonna get there. Believe in your faith, walk in your faith,
Yes.
and stay positive.
And I will.
And keep working.
Thank you.
Keep working. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Beautiful. All right. So go ahead and tell the people where they can find you, girl.
You can find me on Facebook, Nae Trianna. That is NIYATRIANNA. Nae Trianna. On Instagram, you can find me at Naya, NIYA .TRIANNA. Nae Trianna. Okay? That's where you can find me. Instagram and Facebook.
All right. So you know, TikTok.
You know what? I am. But like my name is like crazy.
Okay.
All right. It's Naya Pretty T.
Okay.
So NIYAPRETTYTEA.
Okay.
Naya Pretty T.
Okay.
And that's on TikTok.
All right. Well, y'all know everything will be in the description down below. Go ahead and check her out. Tune in. Stay tuned. Okay.
If you need to be uplifted and loved on, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And let me know if y'all want her back for a cozy catch up. And we see y'all in the next episode.
Bye, guys.